2/3 scoreless innings, walked one, struck out a couple. In his day job, he pitches for the Chicago Cubs, a strike thrower. Good fastball and a four-seamer. He'll get it up there between 92 to 96 miles an hour. His job, attack the strike zone early. Remember, in this round, 65 pitches, the limit per starter.
Italy's night last night, just an incredible ride, jumping off to an 8-0 start. Antonacci homered in a 3-homer assault early. And of course, USA came storming back, and it came down to Aaron Judge at the plate. Greg Weissert struck out Judge, and here is Italy at 3-0, Mexico at 2-1. Assad's second start here in Houston, and a fastball swung on and missed.
Good fastball from Assad, 94, 95 miles an hour. That's about what he'll top out at. More of a pitch to contact guy.
A lot of lefty bats in this Italy lineup.
You're always a little bit under the gun as a starter with that pitch total at 65. You try to make your pitches as economical as you can. Last night, Michael Lorenzen did a terrific job for Team Italy, 4 2/3, right at that limit at 65 pitches.
Got him. Changeup. 1 out. John Birdie now. One note about Italy's lineup. Kyle Teal last night had a big night with the bat, but pulled his hamstring and he's out. They have replaced him. Birdie goes after the first pitch and pops it foul.
Boy, if you're manager Benji Heel, you like what you see so far from Assad. Attacking the strike zone. Has a good fastball and he's not afraid to use it.
Oh, 2. Mickey Gasper added to the Mexico roster, Major League catcher for the Twins. He's the backup, with J.J. Durazio getting the start behind the plate. And Birdie is behind in the count, 0-2. He's 3 for 9 in the Classic.
Big sweeper from Assad. He's got a good assortment of pitches. You can see why the Cubs are so high on this guy. They think he's going to be a very valuable part of their plans in 2026. Spent some time last year, quite a bit of time on the IL.
Both starters did. Nola as well. An oblique for Assad. And Birdie strikes out. And Assad is hot early.
A guy that pitches with a lot of emotion. He likes to pitch in big spots. He's coming out throwing bullets. That last one, 95, rides the express upstairs.
Jacob Marcy, center field, been in the leadoff spot a lot, but he's dropped down to the 3 slot for this one. 2 for 12. His first taste of the World Baseball Classic.
Got one of the best catchers in Major League Baseball, Alejandro Kirk, behind home plate for Mexico. Terrific year last year with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Assad's not wasting time or pitches. 10 pitches in, he's 1-2 with 2 outs. Marcy stays alive.
11 pitches thus far from Assad, 9 of them in the strike zone. You're always a little concerned this early in March how sharp your pitchers will be. But any indication early, Assad has brought his A game.
Both managers, Francisco Cervelli, Benji Heel, know they've got a limit of 65, but would love to see their starters somehow get into the 5th inning. 2-2. Pitch is up.
This one maybe a ball up out of the strike zone. Good framing job there by Kirk. Tried to corral that and bring it back down.
And Marcy steps out. Italy beat Great Britain 7-4, shut out Brazil 8-0, and then last night beat USA 8-6. That one fouled at the plate. Mexico wiped out Brazil 16-0. Beat Great Britain 8-2, and then lost to Team USA. They were down 5-0, rallied, but came up short. It was a 5-3 final. Assad strikes out the side. Mexico and Italy for a spot in the quarterfinals of the World Baseball Classic.
Hello?
Whoa. Mama Gorgon 85 lives here?
Yep, that's my mom.
The absolute legend who went from gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter?
How is this possible?
With AT&T wireless and home internet.
Hey, text me if you need anything.
Level up your connection with AT&T wireless and home internet, now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
Your mental health is better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
Ingrezza. #1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times, with most seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior or mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Ingrezza.
Won't you fly free, bird, yeah.
Where are they going? Beer run?
When you're ready for spring break,
Hi guys.
emphasis on the break. It matters where you stay. Book your spring break now. Hilton for the stay.
Baseball and community go hand in hand. And with pitch, hit, and run, you can make a lasting impact. Scan the QR code to sign up and host an event.
Aaron Nola on the mound. Jaron Duran in the box. Bottom of the first. Nola strikes just high. It caught the zone, but it's ball one. Jaron Duran, big in the top of the lineup. 3 homers already. Arozarena, Aranda, Kirk, Meneses, Alvarez, Gonzalez, Thomas, and Ortiz. Joey Meneses getting his first start of the Classic. That one flipped up in the air and out of play. 5 of 10, 3 homers, 5 driven in, 5 runs. Duran has really fueled Mexico's offense.
That's the bread and butter pitch for Aaron Nola, the curveball. Most pitchers pitch off of their fastball. When Aaron Nola is on, the curveball seems to bring the other pitches in play. He'll throw it 2-0, 2-1, 3-2. If he has the curveball, that normally means he's going to pitch some pretty good baseball.
And Nola has a ton of postseason starts, 11 of them, 5-4 with a 3.88. That ERA is almost identical to his career ERA. With 285 big league starts, 3.83. Good sharp breaker, and Duran goes down.
From 2018 to 2024, a 6-year span, nobody pitched more innings than Aaron Nola. There's a good look at that 12-6 curveball. That's his bread and butter, the pitch that he needs. For a lot of pitchers, they pitch off the fastball to control the secondary. Nola's kind of the reverse. If he has the curveball, it makes the 94, 95 play up a couple ticks.
Arozarena now. Arozarena starred in 2023. In 2026, he's 2 for 9, hasn't homered, and has an RBI. Benji Heel kind of dismissed a lot of the controversy surrounding Arozarena and Cal Raleigh and the handshake extension by Arozarena and Raleigh refusing to shake hands.
They did meet at the team hotel, though, a couple of days before and exchanged pleasantries.
Absolutely.
Shared some hugs and some handshakes.
Absolutely. It is a bit ironic, though, that Raleigh's destiny in the World Baseball Classic is somewhat in the hands of Arozarena and Team Mexico. One, two.
Aaron Nola trying to move that curveball a little bit further out of the zone. See if he could get some chase from Arozarena.
It's outside. Francisco Cervelli knew that the last 2 games of this pool, he needed his 2 best starters, so he saved them till the end. And Michael Lorenzen was fabulous last night. 4 2/3 shutout, and he's got Nola going against Mexico tonight. 3-2. Got him.
Back to the curveball. The bread and butter pitch for Aaron Nola. Everything works off that curveball. Not afraid to throw it in critical counts. He'll throw it 2-0. He'll throw it 3-2. It makes the rest of his repertoire play up better. Guy has a lot of experience. Has pitched in a lot of big games for the Philadelphia Phillies.
5 hitters to the plate, and they all have gone down swinging. And Aranda takes inside. Aranda coming off an all-star season with the Rays, 27. He's been in the 3 spot. Big home run in game 1 for Mexico.
Nola, no stranger to striking guys out. Go back to a game in 2021 against the Mets. He struck out 10 consecutive Mets.
It's hard for a starting pitcher in this pool with 65 pitches as the limit to win you the game. But if they give up runs, that certainly can lose the game. And I think that's what happened last night to Team USA.
Take a look right there. Michael Lorenzen, was he terrific last night? 4 2/3 against a very patient Team USA. Wasn't afraid to pound the strike zone.
In the air, well hit. Marcy back at the track, looking up, makes a leap, and it's off the wall. Nori has it. It's a double.
Nori went about as far as you could go. Nola tries to sneak a fastball by Aranda. Lots of nooks and crannies, particularly left center field. at Dyken Park.
Good man to have up for Mexico. Alejandro Kirk, one of the toughest to strike out in the big leagues. Hard on the ground. Fisher, the youngster, gets the out. And Nola strands the runner in scoring position. Underway, Mexico, Italy, in Houston.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La playa awaits.
With Little Caesars' new $5.99 mix and match, the pizzas are large and you're in charge. 2 or more faves for only $5.99 each. This match or this match, you're in charge. We'll make it large. Mix and match from Little Caesars for only $5.99 each.
Pizza, pizza.
The best against the best.
What do you know about this baseball? Where samurai swing bats. Here, teammates become opponents. Anyone can be a superhero. And stadiums become orchestras. This is baseball, with nothing held back. Expect everything.
I used to open credit cards for the perks, but all the fees and penalties just threw my finances off. That's why I bank fee-free at Chime. Plus, I build my credit safely with no interest, and when I direct deposit, I get 1.5% cash back. All with no late fees or annual fees. My score is up almost 100 points, and I use my Chime card for everything. I was so pumped, I got everyone I know to join. Join the millions of members like us, banking fee-free at Chime.
I'm Stephanie, and this is my TimberTech story. I started to do a lot of research on different decking materials. TimberTech was the clear winner. Our TimberTech deck feels like a natural wood product, but we don't have to spend our time maintaining it. Our TimberTech Pro mic was really wonderful to work with.
The TimberTech Advanced PVC decking I find to be the best product for our area. We get rain, snow. It's a better product than any of the competitors have to offer.
TimberTech. It's everything wood should be.
Champion will be crowned.
You know the crowd is ready. The Big East Tournament, March 12th through the 14th on Fox and FS1.
Second, Javier Assad struck out all 3 in the first. Vinny Pasquantino is bunting, and he bunts it foul. Scenarios: Italy wins, they're in. Mexico wins, they're in. USA advances if Italy wins. If Mexico wins, scoring 5 or more runs, USA sneaks in as well. That's assuming a 9-inning game. That ball's hit pretty well. Right field and deep. Duran back to the wall. He is there. Leaps. And it's gone. Pasquantino doesn't know it. It's 1-0 Italy. He was 0 for 12. He tried to bunt on the first pitch.
Tried to take advantage of Nacho Alvarez, was playing so deep at third base. Tried to bunt on the first pitch, and Vinny's been quiet.
And he's the guy that brews the espresso.
Time for a shot of the home brew of espresso.
Got the Armani cup. Pulled foul by DeZenzo. It's Marcy. This was close.
See, Duran gets as close to the wall as he can. Just past the outstretched glove, and a nice barehanded snag by a fan. Another look at it here. Duran goes as far as he can go. Times his jump.
So Italy last night stunned the U.S. with 3 homers early and jumped to an 8-0 lead. And they've homered here in the second.
that short right field wall here at Dyken Park. Two inviting places to hit home runs. The Crawford box seats and that short wall in right field.
Roller to short. That's Joey Ortiz of the Brewers. And that's the first out of the second. 8 different players have homered for 9 home runs. And one of the things we found out today, Vinny's espresso machine in the corner of the dugout, if you hit a home run, you get an espresso, and they have your number on the machine. So now he gets to put his number on the machine. Those are all the Italian players.
Kind of like the decals you see on college football helmets, right?
Like the Buckeye for Ohio State.
Caglione hit a towering home run last night against Team USA. This guy has tremendous power.
I asked what are the flavors, and the answer was gold and red. I wasn't aware that those were espresso flavors, but that's what they're rolling with. There you go. There's gold. There's red. Which one are you, Dave?
I would probably lend more towards the gold. Just by looking at it, wouldn't seem to be as strong of a taste.
And Assad walks Caglione. Sometimes in the World Baseball Classic, you happen upon a player that you haven't heard a whole lot about. And he opens your eyes with just one swing of the bat. And Andrew Fisher is that guy, the 21-year-old who led the SEC in home runs last year with 25. Smokes one to the second baseman. That's 2. Barreled it up. But Gonzalez got it to Aranda in time. The Italians are on the board. Pasquatch. Barely out.
You know what? I'm gonna put that on silent. Heights are afraid of me. Find your fun again. Ships, am I right? Carnival is calling.
Gary, used car shopping can't hurt you.
Well, what if I overpay?
Come out and I'll show you a better way.
Well, show me, Carfox.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. No fear, just Fox. Say show me at Carfax.com.
Everyone has free offers on the latest phones, but T-Mobile gives a lot more. T-Mobile families saved over $3,700 compared to the other big guys in the past 5 years. Our experience plans include amazing benefits like Netflix, free Dash Pass by DoorDash, and a bunch more. Oh yeah, and a 5-year price guarantee. So you keep saving. Save on a big scale. Switch to T-Mobile and we'll even pay off your old phone up to $800.
Hang on a second. Curl me for that ulcer? Curl you? So smooth. Yes, it is.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp.
What?
Add a lobster tail, and you're pushing $50.
Really?
But here, it's only $7.99.
In here, we're balling.
It's actually fire.
What is?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
The College Basketball Crown returns April 1st on Fox and FS1.
Vinny Pasquantino with a solo homer, and that's the start of the last game of Pool B in the World Baseball Classic. Winner is into the quarterfinals. Joey Meneses, the DH, Nacho Alvarez, and Nick Gonzalez will follow. First start for Meneses in the 4 games. Rowdy Tellez has been the DH. Meneses as a pinch hitter and off the bench, though, 2 for 3. Benji Heel going with the hot hand.
A little unconventional, right? You're starting a right-hander, and Meneses as the DH. Rowdy Tellez, a left-handed hitter. I think Benji Heel has liked the at-bats that he's seen from Meneses so far when he's come off the bench. Nola might have gotten a break there. That ball appeared to be about a ball outside the strike zone.
Alex Tosi, home plate umpire. Adrian Johnson at first. David Arrieta's at second. Chun Il-soo out of Korea is at third. 1-2. Swing and a miss.
There's the curveball, and another dandy by Aaron Nola. If he has that curveball, he has a chance to really be good. He changes speeds with it. He takes a little bit off. You see he has Meneses out front. Ball has a lot of depth and a lot of break.
Nacho Alvarez, couple hits, a homer. Mexico has shown good pop. They've hit 9 home runs. Durazio working behind the plate. Remember, Teal is out after the injury last night. Durazio had some issues with some wild pitches earlier, but last night he was really solid in some crucial innings. Into left, and Alvarez is aboard.
Good piece of hitting there by Alvarez. Gets this curveball. He stays back just enough. Hits it right between that hole between short and third.
Now Nick Gonzalez, 2 for 10 in his 3 games. Mexico trying to get back to Miami, get back to the semifinals. They were 3 outs away from getting to the finals when Japan rallied dramatically in the bottom of the 9th. That's how Japan got through to face and beat Team USA in 2023. Couple hops, Fisher out there, birdie out there. A 5-4-3 double play. Nola is sharp, and Italy leads it 1-0 in Houston.
Movies?
No.
Ferris wheel?
No.
$1 a day.
What the fun? Hey, I'm about to smoke you like a ham.
of the Twins is the one they located and the one they got here as soon as they could with the Teal injury last night.
Yeah, unfortunately for Team Italy, Kyle Teal stretching out a double, rounded first base, hamstring issue. Team Italy frantically trying to get on the phone to get someone here as a backup.
D'Orazio has looked good with the bat. 3 for 5. He homered in his only start. Came in last night, had a single in the 8th inning. Oh-2. Swing and a miss.
Terrific breaking pitch from Assad. We've seen the fastball anywhere from 94 to 95. Good assortment of off-speed pitches to go along with it. Big sweeper for the swing and the miss.
JP?
Mickey Gasper arrived this morning from Fort Myers. I saw him in the dugout before the game, and I said, Mickey, quick turnaround. How you doing? He said, great. I slept on the plane.
Nori punches one into left field, and that's a 2-out hit. Dante Nori, just 21, the Toronto native. First-round pick by the Phils. His dad, an assistant coach in the NBA, and what a thrill it was last night for him to face Team USA. His grandfather, an assistant baseball coach at Indiana, recruited and signed Kyle Schwarber. And that was Dante's favorite player.
You wonder how aggressive Team Italy will be. Nori runs very well. You have a 1-0 lead, so important to pick up 90 feet, particularly with a left-handed hitter. It'll make it a little more difficult for Kirk to throw.
Antonacci, top of the order. It's out.
Boy, this one just off the edges. You can see Alejandro Kirk tried to massage that one and bring it back in. Good call, though. At least a ball off the plate.
A one-hopper. Gonzalez. Ortiz. That is nice. Great hit by Gonzalez. Clean turn by Ortiz. And in Houston, still 1-0. Italy.
Being a business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of mind.
for the White Sox, was the strength and conditioning coach for Brazil. And that was the team that Alec Thomas hit a home run against, which was an interesting dynamic in the Brazil dugout. Thomas fouls it off. JP, a lot of families here.
A lot of families, and the Nola family well represented. 17 members of the Nola family and friends as well have driven over from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There is his daughter, Scotty, and Aaron's wife, Hunter, wearing the number 27 shirt. Interestingly, Austin Nola, Aaron's brother, was going to be on this Team Italy until he retired to take a coaching job with the Seattle Mariners. So Austin Nola undoubtedly watching from afar as his brother pitches for Italy. The hometown, by the way, of the Nola family in Italy, aptly named Nola. Nola, Italy.
Very nice. Ortiz now in the 9th spot for Mexico, 2 for 9 in the 3 games they've played. This is a really good middle infield for Mexico. Ortiz, the shortstop. Gonzalez, the second baseman. Gonzalez of the Pirates, Ortiz of the Brewers. They were college teammates at New Mexico State.
Aaron Nola continues to pepper the strike zone. That was a terrific comeback fastball he threw to strike out Thomas. A la Greg Maddux, start that ball in the hip of a lefty and bring it back over the inside corner. It's a guy that knows how to use the tools that he has. 4-pitch mix, he'll sink it, 4-seam fastball. Really good changeup in that curveball, which is his bread and butter.
Into center field, a 1-out single. That brings up Duran.
If you're Nola, you'd like to take advantage. Duran can be a little aggressive swinging at times. You see he gets that foot up and down right in a hurry. Really good take by Duran.
Runner goes. Good jump. Out to center. And not stopping, heading to third, and forgetting how many outs there were, or maybe getting deked, is Ortiz.
A terrific decoy by the middle infield.
That's a double play. When we get back, we'll find out what happened at second base.
What a decoy there. Ortiz falls for the decoy. Leaves his feet. He wants it to look like it's an apparent wild throw. Ortiz never looked in. Look at Antonacci on the ground. And Ortiz took the bait.
That's incredible. And partly because Joey Ortiz is a major league shortstop.
One of the things he did not do, whether it was a hit and run or a straight steal, he never picked up to see where the ball was. Head down, he was running the whole time. You're kind of at the mercy. You hear the contact. And a great job by Antonacci hitting the deck, making him seem like it was an apparent wild throw.
You rarely see a middle infielder decoying and leaving their feet. I mean, that's really selling out. Yep, look at Birdie fouls it off. Italy now with John Birdie, Jacob Marcy, Vinny Pasquantino. In the fourth, 1-0. The home run by Pasquantino in the second.
Sometimes the little things that don't show up in a box score. Heads up baseball IQ by Sam Antonacci.
Birdie hits that one to left. Arozarena back at the wall. Looks up and it's gone! Crawford box homer. Second solo shot. Get the espresso ready for John Birdie. It's 2-0.
Much like Team Italy did last night to Team USA. Shocking Mexico here early. Couple of solo home runs, this second one. And those Crawford box seats here at Dyken Park.
Ten homers for Italy. This is their fourth game. 9 different players. Marcy pops it up. Nacho Alvarez to the rail, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, this was a no-doubter right off the get-go. Birdie squares this one up. You don't have to hit very far. Those Crawford box seats, it's 315 down the line. You see that cutaway to the alley, 366. Just high enough and just far enough. 2 swings, Italia with a 2-0 lead.
Pasquantino, big cut. That was his first hit of the Classic. His homer just got out over the outstretched glove of Jaron Duran. So 342 and 349 are the 2 distances of home runs.
We've had a chance to see all of Italy's games, and he has saved several infielders from errors. You ask any middle infielder, a first baseman that can handle the bag, he stretches as well as anybody, too, to go get a throw. Fooled by that curveball from Assad.
I know you felt last night, as we take a look at this great breaking ball. You
see Vinny out in front of it. There's the grip, that 12-6 down action.
You felt last night Italy hitting 2 home runs and getting out to a 3-0 lead changed the whole environment against USA.
It did. That Team USA lineup will scare you to death as a pitcher. But I credit Michael Lorenzen. Danced around the strike zone a little bit in the first inning, but innings 2, 3, and 4, he was aggressive.
This one stays in the yard. Arozarena squeezes. Another solo shot. Double espresso night for Italy. John Birdie. 2-0.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0.
one of Italy's best players in this tournament. Hard to figure he is still unsigned as a free agent. Excellent all-around athlete growing up in Michigan, played goaltender in hockey through his junior year. His father, Thomas, actually played in the minor leagues for eventual Hall of Fame manager Jim Leland, still the only U.S. manager to win this tournament.
Not many hockey players can steal bases like Bertie. He led the majors in stolen bases earlier in his career. Rosarena fouls it off. So that's impressive stuff. Strikeout back in the first. Nola double play to end the second, double play to end the third, and that pitch count something to keep an eye on. The limit is 65.
Much like last night, Team Italy playing sound fundamental defense. Both the second and third innings ending in double plays to help keep that pitch count down for Aaron Nola.
Rosarena chases and strikes out.
Yeah, that's the curveball. I had a chance to see it up front and center. I was fortunate to be a guest instructor for the Philadelphia Phillies in spring training. I'll tell you, getting a chance to watch Aaron Nola, there's a good shot of me and Aaron. To watch him throw a bullpen session in a day and age where so many pitchers are chasing velocity and spin, to watch him throw a 15-minute bullpen session is really something to watch. He's around the glove, commanding all of his pitches. I think the best thing you could say about Aaron Nola, he knows the kind of pitcher he is, Rich. He's not trying to chase spin. He's not trying to chase velocity. Moves the ball up, down, in and out, sinks it, cuts it, changes speeds. Pitcher, not a thrower.
And also calling his own game tonight. He's got PitchCom on his belt. He's got a catcher that doesn't have big league experience, so Nola's in charge. Aranda double back in the first. The 2-0 is in. So how did long toss go with Aaron Nola?
Well, the long toss was fine. It was when we shortened up to 60 feet 6 inches and he started spinning that curveball. I had a few too many years away from the game. I had a difficult time catching that curveball. I didn't let him know that, but I was happy when he decided to start throwing them straight again.
A strike to Aranda.
There's a look at the arsenal. He'll throw that four-seamer about 30% of the time. That knuckle curveball, and it is a dandy. Almost as much as he'll throw that four-seam heater. When you can make a pitch like that, 3-1, that two-seamer that he starts at Aranda's hip and brings it back in. Much like the one he struck Alec Thomas out in the third inning. He's just a hard guy to gauge and read when he's on, because he can manipulate the ball up, down, in and out.
Slow roller, fair ball. Pasquantino to the bag. 2 outs.
Yeah, this is one reason why in South Philly they refer to him as Captain Hook. He has one of the best right-handed curveballs in baseball. What makes it so good, he can change shapes with it. You often hear that expression about tunneling. Everything comes out of the same slot. He'll throw that curveball anywhere from 78. More importantly, he knows how to use it.
Statcast era started.
These teams have been great throughout their game so far, so it's going to come down to the pitching, no question about it. Eduardo Rodriguez against Sandy Alcantara on his home mound, by the way. Rodriguez, a part of the World Series winner in Boston in 2018. For Sandy, this is about payback for the 2022 Cy Young winner.
Yeah, look, you talked about the offense, and it's absolutely stolen the show for the Dominican Republic in this tournament. Power up and down the lineup, big swings and big innings in every game they played. But tonight, this game might not belong to the offense. It's going to belong to the mound. The guy on the mound for Sandy Alcantara, this is more than just another start. This is a moment he's been waiting for, let's say, for 3 years. A chance to step on this stage with the baseball in his hand and the entire country watching. And when Sandy takes the ball, he's not just pitching ball. He's reminding the baseball world exactly who he is. A workhorse, an ace, and a Cy Young winner.
And he was a lot closer to that Cy Young form toward the tail end of last year, his first full season following recovery from Tommy John surgery. All right, on the other side of this matchup is Team Venezuela. They, of course, won pool play 3 years ago. They're looking to go undefeated again, but to beat the DR, what has to go right?
Well, if there's an offense that can definitely power up punch to punch with a Dominican team, it's the Venezuelan offense. And it starts with Ronald Acuna Jr. When he steps in the box, the game instantly changes, bringing power, speed, and flair. He's the full package in this World Baseball Classic, and when he's on the bases, he can single-handedly flip the momentum of a game in 1 inning. And let's not forget, Sandy against Acuna, it's gone Acuna's favor. A 342 average, 2 home runs, and by the way, in this tournament, he's slugging over 1,000.
Yeah, and Sandy's going to have to deal with a former teammate as well, Luis Arise. Those two have really been a lot of the offense. Team Venezuela would probably like to see a little more consistency from the rest of their lineup. We just can't wait to get it started. We've had this one circled for a long time, and we are almost ready for first pitch. Dominican Republic, Venezuela, they're both moving on. That doesn't mean there's a lack of intensity. Back after this.
cortesía de Parval. En inversión. Disfruta.
Una gran campaña en 2025 es una buena idea, ¿no? El poderío ofensivo de este equipo.
Aguanta.